Hi, it's your boy Pill. I want to tap back in with you and read this book by Janet Von Duyan called The Egyptians, right? I don't know when it was wrote, we'll find out. But this is from page 39. You see the brother, look at him, right? That looks like somebody from the hood, right? Look at that brother. You see it. It says, the pharaohs of ancient Egypt, him, the brother, was the first real kings of the world. Now, let's be honest, even though that sounds great, uh, Kemet is a baby Ethiopia. So we do know that Egypt had it were kings before Egypt in Africa and around the world as far as black folks, right? He said that is they ruled over a complete country rather than a town or a tribe. Really, we ruled over an empire, right? The Egyptians were probably the most industrious people the world has ever known. So he's like, hey, these black folks are industrious. Their extraordinary talent for organization produced monument after monument. Their spiritual insight, coupled with their manual skill, created some of the world's finest art. Their system of government ran smoothly for 2,500 years. Look at that, brother. And so he says their extraordinary talent for organization produced monument after monument. And so here you have black folks today that are disorganized, being told that they should start with slavery, that everything's about them dysfunctional. You got people like Trump and them talking about coming to Chicago. We got to stop the gangs. But see, that's all propaganda. Even the Democrats, when they said they all colonized us, right? He says because there was a time when we were so organized and we were so industrious that we produced monument after monument. And then he said their spiritual insight, right? We are very spiritual people, coupled with their manual skill created some of the world's finest art. And so he said, we was just so enlightened. And then he said their system of government ran for 2,500 years. So think about that, black folks. You had a government that ran 2,500 years. But how could that be when they told your history started with slavery or colonization? And you can find Egypt in America, Africa, Europe. So this is at least 2,500 years, right? You see the brother over there, right? Look at him. And so when you're in the United States, they've been around what? 1776? They're very recent compared to black folks having 2,500 year government system, at least 2,500 years. So my question would be, where are your documents? How did you run a government for 2,500 years? Do you know? And if you don't know, why don't you know? And has anybody ever told you that you had a government that you ran smoothly? Look, he said that their system of government ran smoothly for 2,500 years. How come no one's telling you that in school as they making you believe that you just a gangbanger and you just a nigga trying to get the job? You already had government, commerce, economics, schools, institutions. And so that's why I wanted to show you that, because there's a lot of propaganda going on. Like how we build monument after monument, but yet we don't even have a trade school. Right? So we are still dealing with colonization and plantation. Right? So I just wanted to hit you with some ether to let you know how great you are, and how great you have always been, and how great you will always be. It's just sometimes you just deal with jealousy. People just be jealous because you ran a government for 2,500 years straight. You had an extraordinary talent. People think that we are the most industrious people the world has ever known, right? We are very spiritual. With our manual skills, we created some of the world's finest art. And we had a government that ran at least 2,500 years in America, Africa, Europe, Asia, and Australia. Because that's everywhere you can find what they call in ancient Egypt, right? And so, and you can find it in space too if you really know how to look, right? So it's your boy Pillar. Just wanted to let you know that we still building, and how intelligent you are, and how great you are, and how I just know you're gonna bounce back. So I love y'all. Shem Hotep. Dua Unata. let's keep building, man. You know what I'm saying? Shalom.